Welcome back, everybody, to more Link's Awakening, and this is Catfish's Maw, the next dungeon of the game. I like the music in here, it's pretty fun. You know, the music in all the Zelda games are excellent, let's just be honest. It's one of the things that makes the series so great, all the memorable tunes. So, lots of iron masks to start off the dungeon. And the compass. The iron masks are pretty annoying for now, but pretty soon they're going to become a lot easier with the dungeon item that I'll be getting at some point during this video. Now, for you Zelda veterans, you probably already know what it is. But I like to assume that everybody watching these videos are watching the game for the first time. That's just how I like to handle it. So here are some Stalfos. And Stalfos are actually very important in this dungeon, as we will see very, very soon. I am not grabbing that acorn, no sir. I do want to break all these little things though, because it's fun. And also I need to push the blocks. To grab the key. And now I am going to backtrack a little bit instead of going left. Don't worry. We're going to be doing everything. Let me try to blast these guys. The sword beam makes it a lot easier, because then at least I have some form of a projectile. Let me go up through here. Blade traps all over the place. Some of these rooms can be a little bit annoying and frustrating to deal with. My god, the iron masks. So frustrating. Don't worry, it'll get easier. Let me grab the stone beak. And this time, let me do a little bit more backtracking. Lots of back and forth in some of these dungeons if you want to show everything and grab all the chests. If you can't destroy a skeleton with your sword, try using a bomb. Hint for this guy here. Let me equip my bombs. This is the Master Stalfos. Arrgh, I can't beat you, I'm out of here. He's similar to the Stalfos Knight from A Link to the Past. I've got what was inside this box. Come and get it if you can. That's the Master Stalfos. He stole the dungeon item. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The Master Stalfos trolling us. So I'm just kind of going in and out of that room so I can push the block to the appropriate side, because honestly, I would like to go to the right and fight the Master Stalfos once again. You knock him down with your sword, you throw the bomb, and you beat on him. Arrgh, I can't beat you, I'm out of here. So it's a pretty cool little dynamic for this dungeon in which you have to fight the mini-boss multiple times during the dungeon. I think that's pretty cool. Kind of creates a little storyline within the dungeon itself. Little power piece, fine, I'll take it. Try to get that soul. It's kind of odd that that enemy's on that side, and you have to kill it to open the way forward. But anyways, let me fight Master Stalfos yet again. Oh, come on, really? He hit me? How could you, sir? Arrgh, I can't beat you, I'm out of here. That's the third fight and the third time he's run away. That's alright, we'll get him eventually. kill some Stalfos. I think it's actually pretty funny how the Stalfos jump. The way they do it is just so funny. It's like you swing your sword and they reach for the ceiling. So, you know what? Let me actually play the Mambo's Mambo, and that's going to warp me to the beginning of the dungeon. It's a easier and faster way to backtrack, because backtrack is what I must. Alright. So I'm actually getting ready to fight Master Stalfos for the last time. That will be good. Grab all these rupees, because my wallet is pretty much empty after buying that bow. I am not grabbing the acorn, no sir. So back here yet again. This time I can progress a little bit more. To the left, let me kill these Stalfos though. Here we go. This should be the final time I have to fight him. Wait for that bomb to explode. One more time on to do it, I think. And he leaves behind the hook shot. Yes, one of the best Zelda items of all times. You can hook around, and you can also use it on enemies. It's a very useful tool, especially for the iron masks. You can pull the iron mask out of them, or if you hit them from behind with it, it does damage. It's great, it's perfect. I also think it's interesting that this item was in a chest, but that mini-boss stole it. That's another interesting dynamic. So yeah, you can see you can kill them with just one shot, or if you hit them from the front, you pull off the mask. It's just a lot easier. And of course it's going to allow me to access a lot more areas in the dungeon. That seems to be the theme, right? The dungeon item allows you to access other portions of the dungeon. It's no different here. You go all the way through here. Now, this little floating arrow here is going to be a hint that I'm actually going to be needing those arrows in a little bit. But thankfully, we bought the bow and arrow, so we can use it. Grab some keys. And hook shot past the blade traps. You can use the Rock's Feather, but it's much easier with the hook shot, obviously. Let me try and get these all out of the way. So this room is actually completely optional. You don't have to come in here, but there are 2 Gomas. And the only way to defeat them is to shoot them in the eye with the bow and arrow. And it will create that little red cloud that acts as a shortcut to the beginning of the dungeon, which is not as useful now that we know the Mambo's Mambo. But if you want to, you can actually skip this room altogether. Come on now, Goma, open your eyes. My god. Does not want to open it. There we go. Come on. I try to stay in front of it because I think it increases the chance of the eye opening. But maybe I'm completely wrong because it won't open its eyes. My god, open your eyes, Goma. Okay, this is ridiculous. There we go. So So yeah, I'm just gonna come out the same way I came in, because again, that was completely optional. But I've made some good progress here. I am ready to go hunt down the nightmare key and then go take on the nightmare. I love killing the Zol. It's always fun. Now let me actually head this way and then back so that I can go up. You can see there's a few chests left for me to collect near this area. Let me jump through here and I'm gonna try to go on through. Just kind of showing all the different areas of the dungeon, obviously. And through here for another chest. Small key. Not that many other places to go in this dungeon. But the hookshot sure does make it easy to move around and navigate. Let me jump down here, because I'm gonna want to approach this left side now that I've kind of ignored mostly up until this point. Get rid of these water tektites. And if I actually swim down here, I can go through this side-scrolling sequence. And these guys are called bloobers. Another Super Mario Brothers enemy. Along with their little Goomba over there. Alright. Let me grab the nightmare key and then we'll be pretty much good to go. Sweet. Relatively quick dungeon, I think. But I like this one, it's fun. I like the master style foes, and obviously I enjoy the hookshot. Let me resurface here. Can't really dash in the water. Try to get out safely, not to get hit. Alright, in this room again. Has the cheap cheeps. Gonna grab all the rupees I can. Go through here and up the stairs. Perfect. Gonna grab this for the boss fight. That's gonna be nice. That was a lucky drop. The music's annoying, but it'll make the boss easy. Dive under where torchlight beams do close. So that was a hint for where to get the nightmare key, but I already did that. Do that and all the way across. And let's go. Let's go face the boss. So, you are the outsider, come to wake the windfish. Hee, I shall get you. So, this is Slime Eel. It's an interesting boss. Basically, what you have to do is you have to hookshot its head once it pops out, like whack-a-mole, while avoiding this tail. And once you hookshot it, you can swing your sword at it. I did that kind of quick, so it's hard to see, but If it pops up a little further, like here, you'll see it has like a little heart on its body. So pull it out with a hook shot and then smack with a sword. And with my level 2 sword, with the piece of power, it should go pretty quick, I believe. Eventually it comes out as a hole and you can just hit it in the tail. And rinse and repeat. Tisk tisk, you don't seem to know what kind of island this is. Kihihi, what a fool. So everything everybody says is always mysterious about what exactly is this island. Fairly interesting, but here is the Wind Marimba. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you on the next one. Shrine. An island secret in the shrine.